Is it permissible for a mother to keep children away from the father if they are 12 years or older? Ikhwan, with regards to custody, again, every case is unique, and there are general rulings, but there are specific rulings in specific cases. Hadana, custody, revolves around, the well-being of the child, for the protection of the child. It's not something to be utilized to try and harm either parent. No doubt there are general rules, but there are also mawani. Say, for example, one of the parents is harmful to the child. Yes, that parent would lose hadana, the right to custody. Like if somebody is an alcoholic, for example, that's just an extreme case. However, what I will say, if there is no reason for a parent, preventing access to the other parent after divorce, wallahi, we should be very cautious about that. Why? Because there's a hadith. Whoever, and I think it's in the Sunan, whoever separates between a mother and a mother that is in slavery and her child, Allah Azza wa Jalla will separate between them and their loved ones yawm al-qiyamah. That's a mother that's in slavery and the child that is in slavery, meaning at those days when it existed. However, so what about a mother that's saying to the father, you can't see our child? Or the father saying, to the mother, you can't see the child. And if there's no legitimate reason based upon Quran and Sunnah, you are exposing yourself to a severe danger in this world and in the akhirah and in the hereafter. Look, Allah will separate between them and their loved ones yawm al-qiyamah. Who in their right mind is going to put themselves in that situation? And we should not use custody, to try and make the life of the ex-spouse a misery. That's a mistake. Wal'iyadu billah. In reality, you're only harming yourself and the child. You're only causing trauma to the child. Because the children they taught to respect the father, taught to respect the mother. If the child is taught to disrespect the mother, one day that child is going to disrespect you, and Allah knows best. Because as-sayya tajurru ila ukhtiha. Evil, it leads to evil. You teach that child, if the mother teaches the child to disrespect the father, one day that child, and Allah knows best, will turn around and disrespect her. Because as-sayya tajurru ila ukhtiha. That even after divorce, you teach the children, respect your father, respect your mother. That's for the benefit of the child. If your child grows up and they don't respect their parents, what good is in that child? Wal-'iyadu billah. And that's one of the reasons why we have so much violence and crime in society. You have children walking around, they don't respect their mother or their father. When someone doesn't respect their mother and father, khalas, subhanallah, look what we're in now. They want to raise themselves. They don't have a father, they're looking to gangs. They're turning to gangs, they're turning to drugs, they're turning to all types of things. Either they're going to end up in prison or dead. May Allah Azza wa Jalla protect our youth. Naam. Khalas, we'll stop there. Alhamdulillah. Sawti yut'ibuni. Wa jazakumullah khairan. And again, we thank the brothers and the sisters for their attentiveness and their patience. Alhamdulillah. And also, mashallah, the administration for arranging these seminars. And hopefully, alhamdulillah, the brothers and the sisters, they continue in the good that they are upon and increase in these actions. Alhamdulillah, as I mentioned online in a tweet, mashallah, we first visited the brothers here in 2002. Now, you can give those to the sisters, inshallah. Just give one per household. You can give these books to the sisters and this. Just make sure the sisters, the brothers are going to give some books. Just make sure it's one per household. If your husband already has a book or somebody in your family, just leave them, inshallah. Now, I mentioned that in 2002 we visited Troy. All they had was a small space. It was like a room, and they had tapes. It was it was audio tapes back then, and that was it. Subhanallah. However, as for today, mashallah, you see masjid, the growth of the da'wah, and it can even grow even more. Alhamdulillah, if we strive even further by the will of Allah Azza wa Jal. And again, alhamdulillah, when we see the blessing of Allah Azza wa Jal, we should talk about it. And we should be grateful to Allah Azza wa Jal. وَإِذْ تَأَذَّنَ رَبُّكُمْ. Your Lord has proclaimed that if you are thankful, He will increase you. But if you are ungrateful, then indeed His punishment is severe. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا. And we'll stop there. وسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.